Good morning, folks. We are about to react to some clips here. We got a fucking duel. Austin Metcalf's daddy. What's his nigga's name? I don't even know his daddy's name. But Austin Metcalf's daddy versus Charleston White. I was not expecting this fight to go down. So let's not waste any time. Let's get straight into it, shall we?
I'm gonna tell you right now, Charleston White, you think you're funny? We'll see who's laughing. You people hang your hat on the dumbest shit I've ever seen. Let me make one up. Y'all can let me make something racist up so y'all can go viral. I got a new name for Mello, okay? Because he was such this little boy y'all were trying to portray. How about watermelon felon? How's that one strike you?
That nigga put his arms around that motherfucking couch like, checkmate, bitch. Checkmate. He called that nigga a watermelon felon. Damn. I know a lot of black people ain't gonna like that. But I think that shit's funny though. I ain't gonna lie. You know? End of the day, that of course he's gonna be mad. What the hell? All the shit I've been seeing online from both white and black people, bro. I would be racist too. Like, bro, this shit is bad, bro. And then, at the end of the day, he's the real victim in the situation because he's just the father of the one that died, and that's his son at the end of the day. Come on, man. Y'all so insensitive. Damn. A lot of people are gonna say, "Oh, he's racist. He's racist. He's a racist." I mean, bro, y'all are racist too.
I hope he enjoyed his first night in that cell last night. Because he's gonna have many nights to think about what the fuck he did.
Checkmate again. He's right, man. I mean, that nigga Karmelo, he's cooked. The nigga's cooked. Everybody's just like, he's gonna walk us off that beds. Yeah. That nigga ain't that no nigga. No. That nigga is in jail, bro. He's about to do a 35 Texas State Prison. His ass out of here. Okay? And he at least gotta do 17 in that motherfucker. So he's pretty cooked. Okay? He's 19. You do the math. That nigga gonna be 40 before his ass gets home. Almost 40. So he has a lot of time to think, for real, for real.
I forgave him, so I don't carry the hate and the anger. So when people ask me, how can you forgive him? If I didn't, I would have wound up killing him and going to prison myself. That's how stupid people, when you get irrational, because you can't make a good decision if you're emotional.
That's true too, and that's the thing, He could have went. Well, I mean, I don't think he would have been able to do that, bro. Let's be real, bro. You weren't gonna do shit. But in reality, any father that loses a son in the way that he lost his son would feel the exact same way.
My brother, my homeboy, I'm the only black man I know that ever served time for no man. Stood over and watched him.
Yeah, so right off the bat, this nigga is already going off. He ain't even give him time to breathe, bro. Nigga just, I stood over, you know what? Watched them die. Nigga, what's wrong with this nigga? Charleston White just be saying crazy shit, real shit. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, sometimes the nigga might say some shit that makes sense, but bro, there's some things you be saying, gang, that it ain't the right time, nigga. It's not the right time. You know what I'm trying to say? Because on it, I'm pretty sure from what I seen online, niggas are talking to him like the Karmelo Anthony's dad is on the phone talking to this nigga.
That's a badge of honor to me. And people can't take that from me. So during these times when I close my eyes, my heart smile. Because I done something I know they wish I was dead for. They can't take that from me. And guess what? Your boy got the same thing when he lay in the bed and smile and feel weak. He can feel strong. His nature kicked in when he was afraid and scared. When he was afraid and scared of them two big bully white boys, his nature kicked in. And nature's first rule is to self-preserve. Hey, listen, your lawyers were supposed to object to every time they mentioned a knife for it to be on record. It wasn't a knife. It was a multifaceted tool
Multi-tool.
that the state of Texas, that listen, because if it was a knife, he would have 15 or 20 more years for bringing a weapon to school.
And that part's kind of true, because they did say that the knife that he was carrying was, a legal knife. It wasn't against the law for him to have the knife at the school. So, in that sense, he didn't have a knife. But I mean, it's still a knife, nigga. It's still a knife. You still cut a nigga with it. And clearly that didn't matter, nigga. It didn't matter. You think that the jury and everyone didn't already know this, bro? That it wasn't a knife. It was a freaking whatever he just said. Nigga, it don't matter, nigga. Because if it mattered, then they would have been like, all right. Now, obviously, he's saying, oh, yeah, well, they would have got 60 instead of 30. Maybe. How the hell do you know that, nigga?
That's the smoking gun. If it was a knife, it wouldn't be 30 years. It'd be 60. Because the knife enhances it for bringing a weapon around children to a school. The judge wasn't supposed to let that lingo into the courtroom. This is not a knife. Correction. I object, Your Honor. It wasn't a knife. I object, Your Honor. It wasn't a knife. So when I saw all jury, I called you and told you, have no fear. White people ain't that bad. I had faith in that all jury, didn't I? Didn't I, man? Listen, I feel horrible because I tried to strengthen your faith with my faith in people, homie. I told you, man, that jury go do right by her. I told you that, homie, and I believed it.
No, what do you do now? Oh, there was no black jurors. You know why? Because you can't be unbiased, you dumb shits. If you answer the question, I can't send a black man to jail because he's black, you're not getting on the jury. You're so unintelligent, you can't even fill out a form correctly. You don't even know who your fucking daddy is because 78% of you don't have your father in the home anymore.
Yo, this nigga cutting up. That nigga, he laying that belt on niggas, no doubt. I ain't gonna cap. This nigga's kind of funny, bro. 78% of you don't got your fathers in the home anymore.
Got baby mamas running around with 8 kids so they can get EBT cards to feed you all.
Whoa, hey, now you went too far, bro. You don't get to talk about our black women like that, nigga. EBT. Yo, tell me you guys seen that handshake that he did at the end. That nigga checkmate, nigga. Checkmate.
You think I'm being racist? No, I'm being real. Because it ain't only black people. White people do the same shit.
The Metcalf parents, if I have said anything that hurt you, I ask for your forgiveness. Forgive me.
Oh, Charleston. No, nigga. No. Don't tell me, bro. Nigga, you gonna concede, nigga? You gotta stand on that shit, cuz. What the fuck? Nah, you lost, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I think I'm giving this one to the Metcalf gang. You said a lot of crazy shit in that video just now, bro. In that last clip. Now that the white man applies that pressure, now I hope you forgive me. I hope you forgive me, sir.
I was in my feelings, I was in my emotions, and I was in my own ideology at that moment. And with that being said, I want to talk to the father, not the mother. When I look at this situation, the absence of the mother in front of the camera lets me know that's a grieving mother. And I want to tell you, Mr. Metcalf, I have no quarrels with you, sir. I initially agreed with you, as I do still agree with you. I did my best. I did my best. I heard you say it, and I made a call without hearing you say it. This is not about race. You have every right to be angry. You have every right to hate. And I'm telling black people, nobody have a right to be mad at you. You don't have a right to be mad at those parents. If we take us out of it and put those 2 kids back of it because we lost 2 children, we're arguing. We brought race into it. Black people introduced it. White people accepted it. From start to now, I've been trying to reject it. Why? It takes the focus off both children.
Charleston White, you look like a fucking crackhead. Even though you got money, you're the only smart person around. Woo-hoo.
Nah, the Metcalf's winning, dog. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's the end of the clips, but that shit was hilarious. I ain't gonna cap. Charleston White, man, you know, bro, you gotta stand on what you say, gang. You can't just be talking all this. Yeah, I stood over. Man, I went to jail for that. But then you want to say, oh, I hope the Metcalf family could forgive me. And so on and so forth. While that nigga's calling you a crackhead, nigga ripping you, nigga. Now, to be fair, he didn't really rip him that hard for real. But one, two things he said in that shit was hilarious, man. I ain't gonna lie. But tell me what you guys think, man. What do you guys think? Who won this rap battle here? The Metcalfs or Charleston White? Overall, man, I think people need to just worry about themselves. You know, this whole thing is over with. Carmelo Anthony's in jail. He gonna have to do a 30 year, 17 years, something like that. Yeah, he's appealing it, but appeals take forever. So you ain't gonna hear from that nigga in a long time. It's your boy 1400 Nunu, yo. Hit that subscribe button, hit the likes. You know, I'm out.